Good morning, this is Antarctic Mike, coming to you from outside of Seattle, Washington, with another edition of Antarctic Moments. I've got a good story for you today that takes place in this setting. Back in the 90s, there was a Wall Street executive who was working hard and noticed something interesting about something called the internet. He noticed that in the 90s, the traffic on the internet was increasing by something like 2,300% per day. And he thought to himself, there's got to be a business here. There's got to be an opportunity. So he left his Wall Street executive job and said, I'm going to start a business. And he started the business out of this house behind me here. Yes, I'm in Bellevue, Washington. The home behind me is the former home of Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon. You all know Amazon. You probably buy things like I do all the time. Jeff quit his job and basically said, I need some money. So he went to his father and he said, Dad, I've got an idea. I'm going to start a business on the internet. And his dad said, what's the internet? His dad said, I'm not investing in this thing called the internet. I'm investing in you. And Jeff started Amazon, packing boxes in that garage behind me. And if you think about Amazon for a minute, it's nothing that revolutionary. Meaning this, they're not sending anybody to Jupiter. They're not curing incurable diseases. They're not really selling anything that you or I can't buy from another website, from another store like Target or Walmart or a grocery store. They're selling common items that we can buy in many places. But what Jeff did was interesting. He said to himself, how do I create value? How do I create an opportunity for customers, solve problems, add value, and create an experience for people that they currently don't have? And that's what Amazon was. It was nothing other than a different experience, a different way to solve a problem, a different way to get value. And those questions that he asked himself, how do I solve problems? How do I add value? How do I create an experience that's currently not being created? Are the same questions that you and I have to ask ourselves every day about our customers. You see, whether you work for yourself like I do, or whether you're an employee at a company, every self-employed person and every corporation has to ask those questions. How do I solve a problem for a customer that's not being solved? How do I add value in a way that is not being added? How do I create an experience in a way that's currently not being created? And if I can do this in a way that people like, they'll drive further, they'll spend more money. Or in the case of Amazon, they'll change their buying habits. This is Antarctic Mike with another edition of Antarctic Moments, this time coming to you from the original home where Amazon started here in Bellevue, Washington.